Nick, this just feels sort of like a journey, this road trip. What happened in Chicago, the work you put in before you went to St. Paul, most of the game against St. Paul, and then you completed here tonight. How did you do it?
We had a good discussion this morning on, what we needed to tweak, and I think we're all on the same page. We talk about it all the time when, the D are breaking the puck out well and the forwards are supporting them. We're putting ourselves in games. Obviously, a good team fighting for playoffs, so we're aware of that. And I was proud of the guys tonight. Everyone played good, and Angie obviously had huge stats for us. But it's that's the kind of game we want to play consistently, and we've shown spurts of it this year. So we, as we go forward, we want to continue to keep playing the same way.
But there was adversity in terms of the penalties that you guys took. How did you handle that, and how big was the PK tonight?
It's kind of been the story of our year as far as penalties taken. We've taken a lot, and the penalty kill. Usually, special teams will win it for you. And tonight, the penalty kill was big. Obviously, they got one, but they had a lot early, and I thought we did a pretty good job of shutting their big guns down. And Ingy made big stops. So, yeah, we just got to keep trending this way, and it's a lot more fun when you're winning like this.
What'd you learn about Logan Cooley and Dylan Gunther here tonight?
They're growing and growing.
Yeah.
Dylan especially, I noticed from last year to now, he's turning into a young man. He's came in obviously young last year, and obviously super talented and super gifted, and he put in the work this summer, and you can tell. So, those two together, Cooley obviously had a big goal for us tonight, and they're getting better and better as the year goes on. So they're going to be some elite players in this league going forward, and they're playing both ends of the rink. I think that's probably the biggest difference, and that's going to help our team win.
Lastly from me, it was anybody's game though in the third. It's a one-goal game. Tell us about that goal, but also tell us about how you guys took the ice to start that third period when you knew they're going to try and have a push. Whatever they could do, they would.
We were aware in between periods, that's going to be a tough period, and we locked it down pretty well, I thought. So, mentally, I think we came in prepared to do our individual job, and we followed the structure, and physically we worked tonight. So that was an all-around game for everybody, and like I said, if we can continue to do that and just keep trending in the right direction, that's how we want to end the year.
André, you talked about this game being a real test for your team's maturity tonight. Yep. How did they react?
Well, really good. I think I'm really proud of them. The way they managed the game, the way we start the game, the way we manage the puck, our line change, shift length, put pucks at the net. We got a big goal in the tip. Those kind of things in those big games are important.
Even with adversity, though, taking some penalties there, your PK was.
Yeah. Maybe. We look at those penalties. It's not like it was indiscipline or a high stick or behind the play. They were all to defend. I can live with those. Obviously, I would have loved to have less in the big game. But I all in all, I think they were not stuff we were undisciplined or whatever.
What was the imprint that Logan Cooley and Dylan Gunther had in this game outside of just scoring?
Well, I think they played really good. I think they had speed. They scored a big goal in the PK to get us going, but they have really good stick defensively. And I think in the first period they had a few shifts where they were moving the puck really well, give us on possession, some momentum. I think they were really good.
I want to ask about the third period, not just the Bjugstad goal that put this away, but just what you've sensed as your team took the ice, because it was still anybody's game.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I feel we were in control that game. When we talk about we didn't want to see a game mature with maturity and manage the game the right way, I think that's the way we want to play in those kind of situations.
Lastly for me, André, just the process of this road trip with what happened in Chicago, the work you put in St. Paul before you played the Wild, put part of that game together, and then here, what did you take away from this? What will you take?
Well, first of all, those guys are coachable. I think we had a number of meetings, different stuff, and we could see that on the ice. I like the way Painter responded today, played well. John Leonard did a good job. I can go on and on. I think every line I have positive to say about them. So I like the outcome, but that's NHL. Okay, now let's enjoy until midnight rule, and let's get back at it, because in 2 days we have a big game in the afternoon at home.
I think we'll be at 30,000 feet at midnight, but we will enjoy it as well. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.